everyone, it's Kelly here, and I'm really excited to share with you guys Abigail's 12 by 12 layout that I had promised you guys. And this is a picture that was taken on Easter Sunday. So I went ahead and I shared with you 2 days ago Jessalyn's layout. This is my 4-year-old, and this is Abigail. She is my 9-month-old baby. And so let me share with you guys what I did. I used the Belle collection, and I just love this collection to death. Like, I seriously love it. It's super gorgeous. This is the paper the pattern paper that I decided to go with for her 12 by 12. So this here I'm holding on to a A4 size, but I just wanted to share with you guys how it originally looks like and how it looks like now. So as you can see, what I did was I did a lot of paper distressing, but I didn't add any distress inks or anything to it because I love the way it looks already once it's naturally just distressed. So I kept it that way. And then what I did was, let me start off with the photo here. I took this shot of Abby, and what I did was the photos, what I like to do when I print out my photos are mainly using matte paper because I don't like the glossiness, especially if I'm scrapbooking with it and all. So with Jessalyn's photo, it was also printed on matte paper. And what I did differently with Abby's photo is I photoshopped her photos here to kind of coordinate and you know, so that it flows with the whole color scheme here. So what I did was I had desaturated it. So I pretty much decreased the saturation on Photoshop, and that's pretty much it. So what it did was it didn't completely turn it black and white because I don't want it to look black and white. I just want there to be a little bit of color, but yet kind of like muted, you know. And so the grass here, usually the grass is really bright, so it totally matches the paper line, as you can see. So it matches like the butterfly, the green butterfly here, and I just love the way it looks. So I printed it out and printed the main one out that I like. As you can see, she's holding the little egg there, and then here's this one here. It's super adorable. She's like holding the egg. She is already learning how to pick up stuff. And this headband here, I should have just brought it on hand to record, is a headband that I put together for Abby, and I love the way it turned out. So it's really gorgeous. I use Suafua trims, and I'm going to be doing a tutorial. I keep saying I'm going to be doing it, but I just don't have time to actually put it together because I'm going to be creating a whole bunch of it, and then I'll show you guys how I put it all together. So just stay tuned for that. And let me share with you guys, starting from the top here, I had distressed like the first layer of this 12 by 12 sheet, and what I did was I distressed the edges and I tore this area here because I wanted to add the keyhole. And this whole theme here, it says, "You hold the key to my heart." And this here is just a sentiment sticker from Victorian Parlor. And then this one here also, it's just a clear sentiment picture. It says "Fairest of them all," and then this here is just a alpha gold sticker here that says Abby. I was trying to find a gold you know, sticker like for the number 9, because in this picture when I took it of her on Easter Sunday, she's still 9 months, so pretty much 9 months, so I just want to make sure that I add that somewhere there. And I do plan to journal about it, but I just don't want to add the journaling in the front because it's going to be framed. Pretty much it's going to have some journaling done in the back on like a Prima note card or something. So these here, once I distressed it, I had a window here, so I fussy cut this out, you know, just her dress, and I went along with how the paper is here. Let me show you guys. Since this is an A4, it's like a rectangle frame. As you can see, it has like a very faint line, a guide there. So with the 12 by 12, it's like a square. It's a perfect square. So I just went along and used that as my guide, and then just fussy cut her, you know, around it. As you can see, it's really easy. And you know, I just love how this paper, the way it's positioned and stuff with the images, it's just absolutely perfect. So Jody Lee did a wonderful job designing this. And you know, I added the doily first onto the first layer. I just, you know, kind of like adhered it backwards so it's much easier for me to work with. And then the second layer here is an A4 paper because there's no point in using a 12 by 12 to layer on top, so I just decided to use an A4, and it's this pattern paper there. So when I did that, I added the Prima note cards just to do like a little photo mat, a lot of layering, which I love. And then I also decided to fussy cut some butterflies out from the collection to pop it up onto the you know, the layout here. And then I added some little rhinestone, well actually Swarovski rhinestones into the body of them, and there's some Swarovski rhinestones accenting the chandelier as well. So when I distressed it, I curled the edges, and pretty much that's what I did for some of the edges here. And then these flowers are mostly from Prima, from the Fairy Belle collection, which is the Fairy Belle Essentials. I just put it together, and then some of it are from the BB, the Pearl BB, which is the Fairy Belle collection as well. And this was received from Kathy at Discount Paper Crafts. So thank you so much, Kathy, if you're watching this. She sent me, you know, the paper and the collection and the note cards and stuff as a gift. So this layout is pretty much from what she had sent me. And so the vines here I already had in my stash, and it just came with just the vines and this little, you know, flower here. And so I added some Wild Orchid Crafts roses to accent. As you can see, this is from Wild Orchid Crafts, but then this underneath here is a layer from the Prima Fairy Belle Essentials flower pack. Love working with that. And that's basically, I think I covered that part. And so right here is a key, because the sentiment says you hold the key to my heart, and this is just seam binding from Wild Orchid Crafts. And then also this here is from Prima as well. And this little flower here is from Recollections, and I received this from my best friend Crystal. And let's see here. So this here is from Dale, Creatively Chloe, when she sold the charms. This again as well with the charm collection that she had sold on YouTube. So yeah, pretty much that's it. And I'll have to share with you guys how Abby's bow looks like, or her headband there. And yeah, that's basically it. So let me share with you guys my very first layout of Abigail, her newborn photo too, here. And this is it. I didn't want to do anything else to it. I thought I was going to add more, but I decided not to because I love the way it looks already. So it's just very, very simple, very precious looking. This is a picture that they took of her right when she was, well, a day after she was born. It was taken right at the hospital. So she was only like a day old. And I haven't actually written on this yet because I don't have really nice handwriting. So I think I might end up typing it in, or not typing it in, but like, you know, printing it out, or just try to find like a stamp that's kind of closest to what they have on here. So yeah, that was my very first 12 by 12 layout that I had ever created. And you know, Jessalyn is my second. So here's another look at Jessalyn's layout here. So it's pretty much very shabby chic looking, and sort of a different style from her sisters here. So I'm really loving the 12 by 12 layouts, so I can't wait to actually create more. I think my next one would probably be my maternity photos that I have on hand that I never got a chance to scrapbook. So I'll show you guys when it's completed. And so that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching, you guys, and hopefully my next video will be about my upcoming giveaway. So stay tuned, and thank you so much. Bye bye.